I'm going to interview everybody because I want to give everybody a chance to tell their story. But more so, black people, African Americans, you need to see us in this positive light. You need to see us as intellects. You need to see us as more than just actors and playing and people that play sports and do music. Black lives, black people are seen in a negative light, dramatic, fighting all the time. Like, this is what the TV shows and the media portray us as. So me, with this opportunity that I have with the TV show, I'm not going to show that. I'm going to showcase us as intellects. I'm going to showcase us as smart and cool. I am absolutely unapologetically black. On this edition of UnderCrowne, we have lifestyle advocate Tay Mitch joining us. Thank you for joining us today, Tay.
It's a pleasure, bro.
Let's get right into it, man.
Okay.
Tell us, who is Tay Mitch?
Who is Tay Mitch? Tay Mitch is the new age black creative that's figuring out a way to connect the community with the rest of the world.
You got a number of things that you work on. We know about the Midas Group. This really works. But let's talk about the Midas Group. What is the Midas Group and what is that all about?
So the Midas Group, I'm actually one half of the Midas Group. My business partner Mikos. We came together and we created a digital marketing agency. We've made a stamp to connect the community with the rest of the world through marketing and through advertisement. And being able to build brands for different companies and put them in the, and show them in the light that they need to be. Is
this a free service? Is this a paid service?
Well, I think we all live in the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, ain't nothing free.
Gotcha.
But we do have free strategies and free things that we do offer to clients. It is a paid service, but at the same time, the worth that you're getting from it is phenomenal. Like, it's 10 times what you're paying for. The biggest thing is a lot of these companies forget that, in marketing and in advertisement, things change every day. You know what I'm saying? So our biggest thing is making sure these companies are marketing like the year that they live in. And that's what we do at the Midas Group.
So in the Midas Group, when someone wants to use you guys for marketing, is there packages or do they kind of pretty much tell you what they want to do and you custom fit it to what they want?
Yeah, so that was one of the things when we first got started. So we've been established a little bit over a year and a half, going on 2 years now. And it was one of those things, like, we kind of had to figure everything out. It's just like any business, like, you start it and you kind of work out the kinks. So, coming into it, it was like, hey, let's put together all of these packages, let's run it like this. But in reality, every business is different.
Yeah.
So what we came to grasp was that, how can we put the golden touch, which is what we call the Midas Group, how can we put that on each business? So we actually sit down, we do an hour free consulting with each client and figure out what their niche is, what's your target audience. So everybody gets a personalized package.
Someone sits down with you, you talk, they consult for free. After that hour of consultation, do they immediately decide if they're going to use you guys, or you give them time to think about it?
Man, in all honesty, majority of the time, it's a done deal right then. Within the first 30 minutes of sitting down with us, you understand the value, because we're thinking and we're looking at things at a totally different aspect. We're talking about being able to dive into marketing, being able to dive into advertisement, and being able to, actually know where your dollars are being spent. And for some people may open a business where their clientele may be a higher clientele, where you need to be putting your material in front of people that are making a higher amount of money. So that material needs to be in front of somebody that makes over 60, 70,000, a year. And that's what we do. That's a little bit of what we can do for the company. And we got a plethora of actual strategies. So it's pretty much like a done deal, just from the first time. Not to boast or anything like that, but when we sit down, we have so much passion behind marketing. It's like we actually want to become the company in itself as well. So I would probably say our success rate within 24 to 48 hours is probably about 85–90%.
Wow. As far as marketing goes and credentials, did you guys go to school for marketing, or what made you, I guess, more so get into marketing, and what qualifies you to market other people?
Okay. What qualifies? I don't think nothing qualifies anybody to market for other people. I think marketing, I look at marketing like common sense.
Gotcha.
Some people got it, some people don't. And I don't say that to be ugly. I say that to be in all honesty. And if you don't have it, you hire somebody who does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where we come in. You hire somebody who does. I don't have a marketing degree. I don't have I didn't do any of that in school. But I've always had the idea of, if I like it, I can get somebody to love it. The whole business came about, like I say, me and my business partner Mikos Adams, we met a little over 3.5 years ago. We met doing nightclub promotions. And at the time we had, the hottest spot in Houston on a Friday night. Here you are, 2 young kids straight out of college, and they got, you got a hot spot on Friday. So we're like, yo, if we get people to come out every Friday night, we can get people to go to a business and spend money. Like, that's really where the dollars are. You know what I'm saying? Like, the niche is just Friday night versus, yo, this business is open every day. Or, yo, these people can buy this online at any given point of the day. So it was like the tactics that we were using for the Friday night for the club, let's switch those up, get a little bit more creative, and use those for different businesses. So in my eyes, that's what qualified us. The numbers is what counts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
I like black and white, I like documents, I like degrees, but the numbers is what people believe in. If you can show numbers like, yo, I took this company from this to this, with this amount of money, that's all they care about. That's all they want to see.
I asked you that question because a lot of times we get caught up in the black and white and in the paperwork and the degrees. Being in the 21st century, like you said, and growing with the way technology grows, entrepreneurship is what I feel like at an all-time high. There's been so many facts that have came out about how the Millennial Generation is the largest generation of entrepreneurs. What made you want to become an entrepreneur and just take that different path as opposed to working a 9-to-5 or getting degrees?
Growing up, man, I had a single mom. Grew up single parent. Growing up, my mom and my little brother, and it was just like I used to, you would grow up and as a young black kid, like the person that you always see was you saw the rappers. You would see your ball players. You would see like that. That was what the rich black man looked like growing up. But as you start living and going through life, you start really seeing the suits and ties. You start seeing the guys that are making their own decisions. You start seeing guys that are like living a lifestyle that you're like, yo, how are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed to actually meet a few mentors growing up, and it was one of those things like they would always tell me like, yo, you got it. And I'm like, what is it? It's like, you got,
what is
you got it. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on what you're good at. Don't worry about your weaknesses. Focus on what you're good at. So what I did, I was able to focus on being able to create. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like if you can create something well enough, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can be an entrepreneur in whatever field it is that you are in life. So my main thing was being an entrepreneur was that I wanted to make my own decisions. Yeah. I told myself when I hit a certain age, I didn't want to make another company $1 before I made mine. And I hit that age, man, and it's been 2.5 years now that I've been a full, self-employed entrepreneur. It's probably the best decision I've ever made in my life. Hands down.
Where did you grow up?
So me personally, I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Texas. Pittsburgh, Texas, man. If I had to tell you how many times I got to explain what Pittsburgh is, we wouldn't even have, I wouldn't have to be doing entrepreneurship. I'd be good. But small town, man, Northeast Texas. People who don't know, it's close to Tyler, Texas, Longview, Texas. Okay. But yeah, man, literally you drive right through 5 minutes, man. You in and out of the city.
Let's touch on one of your other business ventures. This Really Works.
This Really Works, man. Building healthier lifestyles, 1 pound at a time. I think we're all at a point in life where everybody wants to do better. Everybody wants to live better. Everybody wants to feel better. We're actually at a point now where we're revamping the company. Our new campaign, Healthy is Sexy, and healthy is now made simple with This Really Works. I think the biggest thing with health is that everybody thinks there's like a certain way you're supposed to look, in order to be healthy. That's not true. You may have Susan who she detoxes 2 times or 3 times a week. That alone is healthy. She chooses water over soda. That is healthy. So the main thing around bringing This Really Works to life was that, and kind of similar to what I do in life, period. I kind of take my lifestyle and I figure out how I can spread it. How can I put it in the communities? How can I get it, to reach a broader masses? How can I make it go global? How can I build a campaign around it? So at this point in my life, probably like 3 years ago, I was in the gym. I was getting fit. And at the time, another friend of mine, actually my business partner, Corey Venison, we're like, yo, we need to be doing something. We can do something bigger with this. Like we can actually build something. We're in Houston. And I don't know if you know this. Let me ask you this. Do you know that Houston is the #1 on the census report, fattest city in America when it comes to statistics?
Did not know that.
Hey, everything is bigger in Texas. Literally, like we get bigger portions here. There's not really a lot of hills where people are rock climbing, people are doing that exercise like in your LAs and in those different markets. But Houston was like the perfect market to actually start it. So we started about This Really Works has been going like a year and a half. And like I'm talking about, it hit, man. It
Really?
hit so quick.
That's what I was about to ask you. How has that experience been with Houston being, like you said, one of the largest communities for that? Have people really been responding to it
Man.
and signing up for the program?
Oh yeah, I think it was one of those things. Once I got comfortable, putting on a waist trainer and like, this is what you need to be wearing. This is what it is. And that was like a pride thing, man. And, I think in business everybody has that. It's a certain level of pride where you're like, all right, if I could do this, I could get everybody else to feel like this is what they need to be doing. And if there's a meaning behind it, if there's something, a bigger picture behind it, everybody, they'll read into it. They'll want to know more information about it. So it was able to hit just off of the people that we made a part of the actual program. We have a storefront, Chimney Rocket, Westheimer, and it became a thing. It was like, I actually do need to be working out. If Tay Mitch can do it, why can't I do it?
Absolutely.
If Corey Venison can do it, why can't I do it? Oh, this is all I need. Like, we illustrated it and we made it so simple. You got supplements literally that you start knocking these pounds off of you. We got teas that literally detox your body. I don't know if you understand what it feels like just to be detoxed, to have just a cleansing way. It's not just a physical thing, it's a mental thing as well. You make better decisions. You wake up earlier, like your days go by smoother. You're more productive. You're more loving. Like, everybody around you feels like, wow, this is a better person. That's the type of person, the type of people in the community that we wanted to build with This Really Works.
I really, really believe in the whole healthy and sexy movement that you guys are doing. Is this only supplements? Is there a gym program? Are you guys trainers? Like, explain to the people exactly what you offer, and then, of course, let them know where they can go and get it.
Awesome. So This Really Works. It's a supplement and a weight loss and a detox company. So outside of just supplements, we do offer teas. Like I said, you have the people who don't like taking pills, who don't like taking capsules. So for them, we do have the teas. Like I say, even outside of the teas, we wanted to make it even simpler. So we actually do have drops. For the person that's always on the go, like, boom, you can knock 2 drops back, and that suppresses your appetite.
Did you put that in your water, or you just take the drops by mouth?
It's a smooth taste. It has an African mango extract, so it's actually kind of tasting.
Okay.
I would rather, just drop it, and just get it out the way. So
Gotcha.
3 drops a day, man, suppresses your appetite. Like I said, gives you a boost of energy. You just feel different. Like I said, we're actually in the works now. We're getting ready to revamp the company, and we're getting ready to roll out meal replacements with shakes. So that's going to be a really, really huge thing that we're getting ready to do. We're so excited.
Like a Slim Fast type, kind of, sort of.
Not a Slim. No, I don't know. I don't know nothing about those companies, but it's going to be a meal replacement to where, outside of being a meal replacement, it saves you money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the average person understands how much money that we spending on meals. So you're talking about, you can actually live a healthier lifestyle and you can put more money in your pocket.
Absolutely.
What can you do with an additional $100 a month as a person, as one person? But when you're talking about multiple people in a household, you talk about a husband and his wife, you're like, what can y'all do with an extra $200? Because you're now meal planning and just a whole bunch of different things that just come into play. So we got the meal replacements, and then we're also getting ready to do some antibiotics, vitamins. Just to, like I said, we feel like we have something really good. We're in Houston, Texas. We have the campaign, we have the community behind us, so we just want to give more. Just make sure that people understand what the movement is about.
We're sitting with lifestyle advocate Tay Mitch. I'd like to ask you, first of all, about the promotion nights that you guys do on Fridays at Mercy. Tell us about that and how you got into it.
Just first off, man, it's the #1 Friday nights in Houston, Texas. I got into the promotion world a little over 3.5, maybe 4 years ago. I started something called the Debonair Lounge. For me personally, man, if I get involved in something, I'm not just doing it for the dollar. So it was passion behind how I got into the promotion game. I grew up listening to R&B, oldies, blues. Mind you, I'm from a small town, so there's a lot of dancing around the tree late night, and just literally just watching the old folks enjoy life. Al Green, your Betty Wright, your Marvin C. So I wanted to create something that I would enjoy going back. I feel like if I like it, I can get other people to love it. So I created something called the Debonair Lounge, and it was somewhere as a platform for R&B artists to be able to come, sing, and just show their creativity and their artsmanship. And it was on Mondays, man. You're talking about being able to put 150 to 200 people averaging on a Monday night. Most people dread Mondays.
On a Monday.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got started, man. And it's like it's evolved, over these 3.5 years to where now I'm in a position where I'm working with a team of people and we got the #1 Friday night, and that's Mercy, 1515 Sadie Emanuel Street. You can find that Fridays at mercy.com, RSVP, and party with me, come celebrate and just enjoy life.
With the club and the promotion that you're doing, is this going to lead into more ventures as far as the club atmosphere? Do you guys plan on doing anything outside of that?
I think the club venture, for some people, or maybe for most, when they look at it, they're like, yo, it's just a club atmosphere. Man, but the club does so much more. You know what I'm saying? It's done so much more for where I'm at now in my career. It's helped me, build a brand, and it builds a relevancy. You know what I'm saying? It puts you, like, it kind of lets people know where you are, where I can come see this guy, how I can, link up with this guy. A lot of people want to network. Remind you, I had to figure out where can I meet my mentors at. Yo, how do I get to these guys? So this is a spot where, if you're trying to link with me or if you're trying to connect, like, yo, I'm here. Not only just that, it's like, how many people, people got birthdays all the time. So for me to be able to have an establishment where I can, assist in somebody celebrating their life for this year, they only get to celebrate their birthday once a year. Yeah. For me to be able to be a part of that, that's a beautiful thing to me. So I think there's a lot of ventures that come from it. As I'm sure your first job that you had or one of the jobs that you had, it assisted where you are now.
Absolutely.
So I can say this, there's another big announcement coming soon, from the Mercy platform that I was blessed with, but it's coming real soon, man, real soon. I can't wait to spread the news. By the time we, get ready to air this, it'll be full stream, so I'm looking forward to it.
So let's talk about that big announcement then, because we would love to be able to have that scoop and, of course, be the platform that you use to, well, at least one of the platforms that you use to make that big announcement. Is it too early to say now, or can you kind of touch on it a little bit?
Man, the most I can say is drink responsibly. So just know.
As far as being an entrepreneur, I want you to tell me, for your community, and I guess for maybe people that look up to you, young people coming up, or even older people, that may look up to you, what does it mean to be an entrepreneur, to be a black entrepreneur in this day and time to you?
That's a good question. And it's so many ways that question can be tailored. Me personally, being an entrepreneur, it means being able to make your decisions and live off of your own time. But in the same time, it's good and bad. There's pros and cons to that. You know what I'm saying? It's to the T to where you may not be good with time management, but you may be good in decisions. So in an entrepreneur, you learn. Entrepreneurship is all about learning. I think it's when a person finds their niche in life. If you're a true entrepreneur, that means you were gifted enough to find your niche early, depending on wherever you are in life. Some people find it later, some people find it early. If you're blessed enough to find it early, and you're able to react and, live your life off of that and bless others, in my opinion, that's what an entrepreneur is. The money comes on the back end. The money comes once you're able to give. The art of giving is lost now. I really want to build my whole entrepreneur life off of, this guy gave so much. This guy was all about adding value. So like I said, you find that niche, you figure out how you can add value, how you can give the fruits of the labor. They come, the harvest is gonna come.
Absolutely. So. Tell some of the people that are maybe watching this and they want to know how they can get into entrepreneurship. Basically, how you did, and what was your focus and your initial starting.
I think it's a point in life, where, like you say, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. You gotta just ask yourself, like, what do I want to be? I think, as kids, we always got to ask that, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we always had an answer. It's like, at what point in life do you stop giving yourself the answer? And like I said, that was for myself. It was like, it was at a certain age. I'm like, I know what I don't want to be. I know I don't want to be working for somebody at this age. I think I've learned enough, assessments and tools to where I want to be this. I want to be a lifestyle advocate. I want to be, something that people can brand. I want to be a walking billboard to where it's like, if I get behind it, like I said, everything that I'm behind is very passionate. There's a meaning behind everything. And that's what I want to be. I want to be a lifestyle advocate that chose the right decisions and actually, you know, led by example. Yeah. You know, and it wasn't just a commercial example. You know, it was like this could be the, you know, the proper way to live.
Once again, we were here with lifestyle advocate Tay Mitch. Man, tell them where they can find you online, all social medias.
All that.
Plug yourself.
Plug myself. All right, so I'm gonna do this real sweetly. So I am Tay Mitch. You can find me on all social media handles at Tay Mitch _. You can log on right now. Also, the Midas GRP, the MidasGroup.com. If you're looking for marketing, advertisement, you're looking to live a healthier lifestyle, or even just get some information about it, log on to thisreallyworks.com right now. There's nothing to log on. There's nothing to actually get the information, attain the information.
We also have a gift here from the UnderCrowne team for you, Mr. Tay Mitch. Just a little gentleman's package. We have not only a cologne, we got a little healthy trail mix in there from you, and a gift card for Skincology. She did our makeup today. She also does facials.
Hey, man. Y'all came and spoiled me, man. I felt like I was coming to work, but it wasn't no work. Oh, y'all got the good stuff. The Dolce.
Yes, yes.
I like it.
Got to.
I like it, brother. Man, it's such a pleasure, man.
Absolutely,
such
absolutely.
a pleasure.
Everyone knows where to find us. I am King Landon Sands on all social sites. You can also find us on UnderCrowne for Facebook as well as IG. Peace.